Until next week's Pick of the Pops plays top 20s from 1976 and 2002. Blur are number one this date in 1995 with Country House. Rylan is next. This is Radio 2 on the BBC Sounds app, on your smart speaker and on 88 to 91 FM.
BBC News at 3 o'clock. This is Nikki Cardwell. A government minister has insisted that householders will not have long to wait before the incoming Prime Minister announces how they intend to help with the soaring cost of energy bills this winter. George Eustice said Liz Truss or Rishi Sunak would want to look at all the options before they set out any additional support. But the Labour MP and chair of the Commons Energy Committee, Darren Jones, said the government was running out of time to get help to those who need it most.
All of that takes time to deliver. And of course, we would rather public funds are targeted at those that need it the most. I mean, that's the obvious thing to do. But because the government has been so relaxed, often late with its announcements of support, and now refusing to say anything because of the Conservative Party leadership election, they've backed themselves into a corner. They have to be able to get money out the door quickly to help people before October.
Police in Liverpool have again urged people to come forward with information about the shooting of 9-year-old Olivia Pratt-Corbell, saying they still need names and silence is not an option. A second man arrested on suspicion of murder yesterday. The Home Secretary, Priti Patel, has pledged £500,000 to disrupt organised crime and improve mental health services. But the Mayor of Liverpool, Steve Rotherham, says it's not enough.
I spoke to the Home Secretary yesterday, met with her, and I've explained that whilst, of course, £500,000 is welcome, it can only be a down payment for the enormity of the situation that we face. And she agrees she's going to go away and have a look at some of the requests that I've asked for our two local authorities.
Aid agencies in Pakistan say the flooding, which has killed nearly 1,000 people since June, is turning into one of the worst disasters in the country's history. At least 50 more people have died in the northwest, where the Kabul River has broken its banks, sweeping away houses and hotels. Pakistan's climate change minister, Sherry Rahman, says the emergency services are working at full capacity and basic essentials are running out.
Resources are stretched to the maximum, and our National Disaster Management Authorities are in a state of shock and overwhelm. We are all in the field. We're doing what we can, but we need more tents. We need the international community to come in and start help on the ground.
Ukraine's state nuclear company says Russian troops have continued to shell the grounds of the Zaporizhzhia plant over the past 24 hours. Officials say they're assessing the damage, but it's clear that the infrastructure of the station has been affected and the risk of fire is high. Moscow insists that Ukrainian forces are to blame. A man has died after entering the River Thames in southwest London while police were in the process of arresting him. Officers were flagged down after a man and a woman were seen arguing on Kingston Bridge last night. Scotland Yard says the man, who was in his 20s, had not been handcuffed when he went into the water. BBC News, it's 3 minutes past 3.
Thank you, lovely Nikki Cardwell.